Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us again today. Today we're going to do small steps. Small steps. I know we all think we have to take leaps and bounds and have these huge goals and huge steps to get where we're going. And we have to be excited, and we have to be enthused, and we have to be motivated. Well, that is all true too. The more motivated you are, the more enthusiastic you are about what you're doing, how you're doing it, and not to mention the outcome you're having. Because if you don't have the outcome you're desiring, well, what are you doing? You have to have an outcome. So, I want to tell you something I learned a long time ago. This is a life lesson that goes back a long time. Being back in the corporate world, I learned, being the youngest woman ever to have her own store, that, yeah, I know, crazy, right? I was 24 years old. And what I learned along my journey was it had the ups, it had the downs, it had the hole in the middle. And I was on a leap to just prove that I was worthy, to prove that I was the best, to prove that I could do this, to prove that they didn't make a mistake in promoting me, to prove myself. And I did this by taking huge leaps, by taking on huge tasks, by just striving and working long hours and just being the best I could be. And what I learned over time and failure and the ups and downs was small steps. I learned to take small steps in my progress, in my journey, in my creating me and who I was and who I wanted to be. And I learned that lesson again a few years back when I went online. Again, ups, downs, and now back up. But everything has a season, and I learned to take small steps. Small steps not only grow who you are, they also teach us life lessons. So what small steps means, you don't have to take on the whole task at once. You don't have to take on the world in one bite. You don't have to take it all on at one time. Small steps open big doors. And I know there's some out there, and I know you're saying, what are you talking about, Christy? Why are you doing this? You want to open big doors for yourself, right? You want to open big doors to where you're going. You want to open big doors to be that multimillionaire. You want to open the doors that are going to allow those people to come in and say, hey, how's it going? What you doing? What are you working on now? So when you take small steps, you're going to find that the how-tos will build faith in yourself, will help you to build the faith in you that you need. Small steps is all it takes. It doesn't take taking on the world in one fell swoop and it's done. Small steps means you're building faith in yourself. And that's what's hard to do sometimes. Sometimes we have a hard time building the faith in ourselves. It makes us uncomfortable. It makes us unsure because we're walking into uncharted territory when we do that. When we do that and we're in uncharted territory, then you can see more of the light because you're like, okay, I'm not used to this. This is happening for me. I'm not really familiar with this. Am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? But then you're going to see the light start to shine, and you're going to see how good it feels to be the success you are and what little bitty steps you're taking. When you can have and show success in the small steps, think of how great the big steps will be. Think of how enlightening and how fulfilling those big steps will be. Because when you connect with the people who are already doing what you want to do, these little steps are going to take you up to the door. They're going to take you to these people who are already doing what you want to do. If you're wanting to be a network marketer, if you're wanting to be an affiliate marketer, if you're wanting to grow an online business, if you're wanting to sell your own products online, we're all out there. Some of us are all in one place, and we all do it at the same time. And that is a big door. And that is a big door. And Sometimes you'll get an invitation to walk in the big door. Sometimes you'll get an invitation to come in the big door. How many of us out there, when this happens, how many of us can say, when we have an invitation to come into the big door, when we have an invitation to invest in ourselves, when we have the invitation to take a look and see what's going on, do we get scared? Do we run the other way? Do we say, oh, I just can't get into that right now. No, I just can't do it. That's a possibility. Some of us out there are saying that right this minute. And you don't even know what I'm going to talk about, do you? Nope. So, doors have hinges. Think about it this way. Every door you see, right? Every door has some kind of a hinge. Whether it be a big hinge, a little hinge, or maybe it's, I seen one, it had like a leather strappy type thing, and it was a hinge. So regardless of what kind of hinge a door has, it has a hinge. Well, think of your little steps as maybe that's a hinge on a door. That little step you took, that little step you took towards what you want to do, towards your goal, towards your life, that little step was a hinge. And you take another little step, well, that's another hinge. Most doors have 2 hinges, right? Some have 3. I've seen some have 4, but usually 2. So you take these small steps, and you are getting a path, right? You're getting closer to that big door. And then you're going to have enough small steps in the hinges to open that big door. And what happens when you are opening that big door? Well, you're going to start seeing what you're creating coming to life. You're going to start seeing what you've been working so hard at start to come to fruition. You're going to start seeing your work pay off. You're going to start seeing how much faith you have in yourself from all the small steps you've taken to get to the big door. When you do that and you can feel the excitement bubbling in yourself, okay, let's say, for those of you who have not made $100,000 online yet, we're going to go with a small amount. If you have not made that online yet, it's coming, as long as you're taking steps to get to it. If you're not taking the steps, if you're not learning the skills, if you're not taking the action, if you're not surrounding yourself with the right people who are doing this, then you may have a longer wait than the people who are doing what we're talking about, who are taking the steps, and who are having faith in yourself. Because it's so simple when you get right down to it. The small steps have the biggest impact. The small steps take you the farthest. It is true. And like I said, back in the day when I started out in my career, and then when I started online, it was the same thing all over again. I had to learn my lesson again, because I started taking big steps. I started thinking, okay, well, I know this. I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to gung-ho. I know marketing. I know that. Well, I didn't. I didn't know online marketing the way it is meant to be done. I knew regular marketing, which is a little bit different ballpark there. It's a little bit different clientele. It's a little bit different base. So we'll put it that way. But when I used my energy and I realized, okay, small steps, learn the skills, learn how to do this, get the training, surround myself with people who are already doing this, get in the right groups, get in with the right mindset. And when I did this, those little steps took me closer and closer to where I wanted to be. And everyone has a goal, whether you know it or not. Maybe it's not a recognized goal, but everyone has a goal. Everybody wants financial freedom. Everyone wants to take care of their families. Everyone wants security. Everyone wants to be doing the life they want, whether it be working from home, whether it be on a beach, whether it be in the mountains somewhere, wherever it is you desire to be. You have a want, a desire, a need to complete and go with your goals. So take little steps. You don't have to take huge steps, guys. You don't have to take giant leaps. You can take little steps. You can do the challenges we offer, which are, they're little steps created into one big step at the end that's going to help you explode. But the little steps is what takes you there. It's what takes you to the path. It's what takes you to where the big door is. And when you can take the little steps, you're going to find you're going to build faith. You're going to have confidence in yourself. It's a learning process. It's like when we send our children to school for the first time, when they're in preschool. That's a little step for them. It's a huge step for the parents because we're sending our babies away. So, yeah, I know. It's crazy. We all cry and we get all teary-eyed and the kids are like, yeah, see you later, Mom. Bye. Yeah, okay. All right, bye. And it's life. So just look at it that way. As we send our children off in the world, we are giving them little steps that's going to take them to their big life explosion, which is going to be they're going to graduate from college, they're going to trade school, whatever they're doing. They're going to build a life. They're going to build an income. They're going to build a family. They're going to do all the things we've done. And we're helping them along the way with little steps. The same thing is with your business. Take little steps to grow to the big pie. Take little steps to learn your skills. You have to learn the skills you need. If you don't learn the skills you need, you're going to keep spinning your wheels and you're not going to get where you really want to go. And that is your choice. I'm not going to put anyone down or say anything about that. That is your choice if you do that or not do that. It's yours. You own it. So, take the steps. Use the systems. Learn the strategies. Learn how to be the marketer. Anything online is marketing. Whether you're selling, whether you're recruiting, whether you're just branding you're branding who you are, you need to do that first and foremost. People need to know who you are. See, because they can look at me and go, okay, well, she's a coach, she's an affiliate marketer, she's in network marketing, attraction marketing, which I intertwine the two, and she knows what she's doing. So I have people that contact me all the time and saying, hey, I see what you're doing. Can I get in? What can I do? How can you help me? And that's what we're here for. That is what we're here for. So you've got your goals. You've got in your mind what you want to do. You've already decided. So look at what you're doing and look at what you're not doing. And get in, learn the steps, grow your sales, grow your business, recruit, whatever your business is. If you need to recruit more reps, if you need to recruit, leaders, if you need to recruit and grow your own team, that's great. We have it. We all have the ability within us to do all of these things. So you need new prospects. Anything you're doing, you need prospects. You need someone to buy your stuff. You need someone who's going to look at you. You need prospects. Get out there and come and look at what we're doing. Okay? So I do have an offer for you up here in the header. It's going to give you an opportunity to come up here and just get in and do it. Not just piddle around, but get in and do it. Take small steps. This is a baby step that's going to turn into a big door. Okay? I look forward to hearing all of your successes. I look forward to hearing what you're doing. And I look forward to hearing back from you. Private message me. It may be a while because I get so many a day. Like just this morning, I woke up to 98 messages. So if I don't get back to you straight away, then know that my assistant is taking some time off. So it's just me right now, okay? Okay, I will talk to you later. Please like, share on YouTube. And on the FB, please like us, share us, and make a comment. I cannot see you unless you make a comment. Okay? I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.